Columbus Day. Attendance is different at the college level. You might have heard people that you know, or folks who are older than you going to college, and they might say things like, I never go to class, that's not a big deal if I'm absent. The reality of it is, it's important to attend your classes. That's where you're getting the content that you need on a daily basis to do well on the big assessments, whether it's a midterm or a final, or whether in composition it's an essay that you're writing. So attendance is really important. It might vary by institution. It might even vary by department and instructor. But we wanted to go over the basics of what Columbus State expects of you and why. So as far as Columbus State is concerned, attendance in your CCP classes is mandatory. It is not optional. As a matter of fact, Columbus State would say you should attend every class period for the full class time. Right? That's their expectation. Notice as well, it's a little different at the college level. So there's really no such thing as a quote-unquote excused absence when you're in college. The way they look at it is if you are absent, you are not there, and you're missing content regardless. Now, just to clarify, if you do have an absence that you've got a doctor's note or something important like that, you would still bring it in and give it to your high school attendance office. It's important for them to know where you are and why. But as far as your college class, think about it for a second. You're not going to take in a note and hand it to your professor down at OSU, right? That feels a little awkward and strange. So in that respect, we're not going to do that with our CCP classes either. Just understand that if you're absent, you're missing something important. In addition, now these two statements are straight from the College Composition English Department attendance policy. So it'll be really important when you get your syllabi next Monday, if you've got more than one CCP class, to look to see if their attendance policies are a little different. But in the English world, the department says their faculty aren't obligated to give you any work that you missed while you weren't there. And in addition, they want you to know right up front, your absences will likely negatively affect your grade because you're missing something important. Whether it's a discussion, or whether it's an in-class activity, or whether it's whatever that's almost impossible to recreate for a person who's not there. So here's what I would recommend. If you are absent and you know in advance that that's going to be the case, let your professor know. Say, I've got this coming up, I'm going to be absent on this day. What do I need? Can I give you anything before I go? And make that self-advocacy an important part of your college, growth and experience. In addition, let's say you get up one morning and you're sick. It happens to all of us, right? And so we can't anticipate that. That would be the moment where you take just a second and send your professor an email. Dear Dr. So-and-so, I'm really sick today. I'm not going to be able to make it. I've looked at the schedule, I know we're doing this and this, but is there anything else that I'm going to miss? Is there something more that you want to share with me? That kind of self-advocacy goes a long way with your professors. It lets them know that you care, that you reach out when you know you can't be there, even if you're sick. It doesn't have to be a lengthy email, it can just be something super short. So think about how you can handle absences in the college realm. Also make sure that you understand that instructors are going to be required to report your attendance in two ways. Of course, your home high school has to know whether you're here or not. The state has all kinds of rules about seat time these days, right? And if you're absent and you're not accruing the hours that you need, they will let you know that. So we have to be diligent to make sure they know that we see you or not. In addition, C-State instructors have to report attendance through the Starfish system, which is their management system, one of them. So the system keeps track of your attendance on the required class days, and it will raise a red flag automatically if you miss 3 days.